Hello, this is Richard with RichMade Knives, and I know I've had quite a few inquiries about when I was going to be making my first folder, so I wanted to do a quick video with progress on folder number 1. So my first folder is going to be a liner lock. Here's the prototype, and wanted to show it off and talk a little bit about where I'm at in the build process. So this is the liner lock. It's got G10 sides and steel liners. I went ahead and put in a G10 backspacer. The blade is installed and cut. It is 01 tool steel. You can see the center up's pretty good. This one is running on bearings, and it is a flipper. There's the flipper tab. You can see the stop pin right here. That stops the blade in the closed position. The flipper tab makes contact right there with the stop pin in the closed position. That's what stops it during the close. And then when opened, there is a little notch cut in the back of the blade there that makes contact with the stop pin. So that is what will stop it in the open position. The blade is cut and ground. It's just a rough grind for heat treating. I still need to heat treat this blade. There's looking down. I'm going to polish the G10 backspacer. I've got a little bit of final fit and finish to do on the G10 liners to make everything line up, and then polish the steel liners, polish the edge of the G10. I'm going to countersink these two holes right here. I haven't done that yet. This one's countersunk. So what's next to do is I have to cut the lock bar, and then I have to install the detent ball. So the detent balls are on order. I'm expecting them to be delivered any day now. And then I've got the drill bits that are the right size for the detent ball. Those are ordered and should be here any day now. So I think probably within the next week or so, this first folder should be finished. This was a prototype learning experience. I am going to make a couple more of these once I get this one done. I'm going to make another one with titanium liners. I've already got the titanium here. So that'll have titanium liners. It'll be a liner lock. I'm going to do milled pockets in the blade for the bearings. Right now there's no liner, so the spacing is a little bit on the wide side, but that's actually advantageous for prototyping because gives you a little bit of extra room inside of here to work with in case the blade is not perfectly centered. This one came out pretty good. I had to do a little bit of tweaking on the steel, but it's pretty good. So you can see it's riding on bearings. It flips really nice. Of course, it doesn't stay open because I haven't cut the lock out yet. But it's smooth as silk. There's no blade play side to side whatsoever. So that's really good. So yeah, this is going to be prototype folder number 1 for RichMade Knives. And we'll see how this one goes. Prototype number 2 is going to have titanium liners instead of steel. And it's going to have a milled pocket for the detent ball, or for the pivot, and for the bearings. So it'll be tighter side to side. There'll be less space here. So I will shoot another video when this one is completely finished, when the lock bar is cut, when the detent ball is in, and it's finally finished. But that's where I'm at in building my first folder. So pretty far along, and I expect that this one should be finished in about a week. Thank you. And again, Richard with RichMade Knives.